obviously, when you have 21 turnovers and only 13 assists, I think guys are sometimes trying to do too much themselves. Instead of, all right, if you don't have a shot or pass or play immediately, get off the ball, move it without any hesitation. We tend to dribble it too much. We dribble, get ourselves into trouble. Now all of a sudden there's no play and we turn it over. At times, some of our turnovers are trying to make the right play for our teammates, and it just doesn't go, like we would have hoped. But we have to get off the dribble, move the ball, and be a lot harder to guard.
If you have those players with that me-first mentality, is there anything you can do to add to the offense from a creative standpoint to rectify some of those things?
I don't think it's in terms of play calls. I really think it's more about executing the play correctly. There are some teams in the NBA that have 3 or 4 plays, believe it or not. One of them was a playoff team last year, but it's how you execute. And you can have all the plays in the book, but if you don't execute them the right way, space the floor correctly, set good screens, move the ball side to side, it doesn't matter how many plays you have, it's how effectively you run them. And that's something that we've talked about as a staff. I put so much time and emphasis on defense that sometimes I'm sure that the offense probably falls behind a little bit because it doesn't get the necessary time maybe, but we'll be adjusting the offense just as much as the defense moving forward, because we can't turn the ball over like we are right now and expect to beat good teams going down these last 28 games.
We didn't make them pay. They double-teamed a lot, myself included. We really didn't make them pay like we were supposed to. I don't think it's selfish. I just think we just get, it's just, we have to get smarter. We have to be smarter, although it might be times where you think you can score. And I'm saying this, including myself. There are times you think you can score, but you got to make your teammate better. And I think that's something we got to start doing.
Is there a lot of distractions hanging over the team as the deadline comes in? I know every team's got to deal with it.
It's the NBA. Everybody goes through that. The best teams and the worst teams, they go through it. But no matter what, we have to be professional, go out there and do our best for the team that we're playing with at the present time.
With the turnovers situation, what do you attribute that
to? They become a very good defensive team. They really packed the paint in on us. Made it tough for us to penetrate, and they made it really tough on us, and they forced us into tough shots, and as a defensive team, playing defense, that's all you want. So we played into their hands, and also with the like Coach said, kind of the ball sticking a little bit and play right into their philosophy.
Tomorrow's deadline, how much is that weighing over this team right now?
It might be weighing over some people. I know about the NBA. I know it's a business, and you just gotta do what you can control. You can't control what happens before the deadline or right on the deadline. You just got to go out there and do your job. But it's easier said than done.
What can you do just to kind of foster more ball movement on the team? It seems like there's times where you make a pass and the first guy that gets the ball shoots it.
Overall, the team, we gotta understand if we haven't scored 2 or 3 times down, we got to get into something, and that falls on me. As the point guard of this team, I got to do a better job. But at the same time, we're all basketball players, and we got to understand that if we're not scoring or something's not going the right way, we got to buckle down and get in a set. And like I said, that falls on me, and I got to do a better job by doing that. But I don't think we're playing selfish. It's just we're trying to make plays for each other, and we're turning the ball over at a high rate right now, and that's hurting us.